When proper licenses and privileges are enabled, ShoreTel Communicator provides users the option to use 3 different ways to handle their calls. Users can make and receive calls using their telephone on their desk. They can use their computer using their communicator as a SoftPhone, or they can handle calls using their own devices like mobile phones. The selection of the option is available in the ShoreTel Communicator directly and can be managed directly by the user without the need to involve tech support, giving total freedom to the user to decide when to use any of these options. Most users have by default the telephone on their desk as their primary device, meaning that calls will be delivered to this device when receiving a call or when a call is initiated by the ShoreTel Communicator client. When using the primary phone, the communicator will show primary phone as a selected option. When a user needs to switch to SoftPhone as the preferred method to handle calls, they just need to click on the device selector, typically showing primary phone by default, and select SoftPhone from the menu of options. Customers may receive a message from the Windows Defender firewall asking if they want to allow communication to the ShoreTel application. The option to select is Allow Access. Be aware that if the computer doesn't have speakers or microphones, the SoftPhone option will be grayed out since there is no media path to use to deliver the audio and or microphone to handle communications. If speakers and microphones are available, users will have their alert or ring through the speakers of the computer or headset when receiving a call. If ShoreTel Communicator is not the active application, meaning that is running in the back, a pop-up will appear when receiving a call with the details of the caller and the options to answer the call or to send it to voicemail. Answering the call will bring the application to the front, making it now the active application. Users will have full control of the call when using the SoftPhone through the ShoreTel Communicator. They will see the options to put the call on hold, transfer the call, conferencing, or hang up, among other options. The options available will always depend on the privilege of the users in the system. Users can adjust the settings of the alerts when using the SoftPhone in the Options under the Tools menu. These settings are in the Sound Preference tab. Another alternative to handle calls is using external assignment. We refer to the external assignment when using our own devices, like a cellular phone or a home telephone, as the preferred telephone to use. Once these external devices are configured in the ShoreTel Communicator, the user can just select them under the device selector. Once the preferred device is selected, all inbound calls will be delivered to the device. The system will recognize your device and will forward any inbound traffic to it. Users can also make outbound calls using the ShoreTel Communicator when external assignment is selected. The system will make the call and will transfer to the preferred device, showing the company caller ID instead of the personal number. When having an external assignment selected, the pop-up will alert the user, given the option to redirect to the voicemail. However, the answer button will not be active since this will be controlled directly by the device, since this is an external device not controlled by the ShoreTel system. When the call is answered, the user will still have full control of the call, meaning that on-hold, transfer, and conferencing option will still be available on the ShoreTel Communicator. The external assignment will require a pre-configuration of the devices. This is a one-time configuration done directly by the user in the ShoreTel Communicator. To configure, the user will need to click on the Configure Phones option in the Device Selector button. You can also set these external assignment numbers under the Options in the Tool menu. The settings are available in My Phone's Preferences.